but rather to make you aware that the C word is no respecter of persons. It can affect anyone, regardless of whether or not you go to the gym, and it is a very humbling experience. Now, I know you are all going, when is she going to stop calling it the C word? Well, right now. Sounds like a bad word, doesn't it? And it is. It is cancer. And we need to be able to talk about cancer so that we lose our fear of the disease and so that we learn more about it. I know this for sure. You can't get cancer by talking about it or by touching someone who has it. But we do need to learn so much more about it so that we can find a cure. However, great progress has been made because of Terry Fox's efforts. Do you know, and I quote, "If Terry Fox was to be diagnosed with the same cancer today, his chance of survival would be 80% compared to 15 to 20% in 1977. And it is unlikely that he would have had to have his leg amputated." That's progress. I want to share another fact with you. On October the 29th, 2007, the Terry Fox Research Institute was launched, combining the clinical knowledge of cancer physicians with advanced laboratory expertise of scientific researchers, overcoming barriers of discipline and geography. Lots of big words in there, hey? But what that means is this. Worldwide, doctors who treat cancer are sharing information with scientists who study it. And it's a huge step. Partly because doctors who treat cancer patients know that cancer does not always play by the rules. They don't know why. And that's the part the scientists are studying. My cancer didn't play by the rules. I had just had a mammogram. And I was told that everything was fine. "See you in a few years," they said to me. A few months later, I had leaned out for my first competition. That means more muscle, less fat. And I found a tiny, tiny lump. I had an ultrasound, and they thought it was really nothing to worry about, but I was worried. So I insisted on seeing a cancer specialist at the Foothills Hospital in Calgary. He removed the lump right there in his office. I waited for 1 week. Then I waited 2 weeks. Then a bit longer. And I knew that no news is good news did not apply in this case. In April 2007, I was told that I had cancer and needed surgery and follow-up treatment. I won't say I was lucky. I will say I was blessed. My cancer was stage 1, just beginning. There was no lymph node involvement, which meant it hadn't spread. And I only required 16 radiation treatments, no chemotherapy, so I wasn't going to lose my hair and all that terrible stuff. 2 months later, through no strength of my own, but with God's strength, through prayer, I competed in my first bodybuilding competition. My faith, my family, and my sense of humor gave me strength. In my bad days, I would remember a quote from Mother Teresa. "I know God will not give me anything I can't handle. I just wish He didn't trust me so much." Finally, I would like to share with you a poem that has been inspirational to me through my ordeal and even now. It's called "The C Stands for Cancer." The deafening clamor of that unexpected phone call will not soon be forgotten. Hearing that one devastating word shook me to my core. My mom couldn't be. She was too strong. She was too strong to be sick. That single stomach-churning word penetrated my ears, coursing through my body, leaving only an icy ache deep within my chest. Our eyes all filled with tears of sorrow and shock. A thought of loss that stung so deeply. Cancer. I had heard that that word so often, never imagining that it would infiltrate my own family. My mom. We were now to endure one of the most difficult battles our family had ever faced. But no cancer could erode our love or corrode our hope. My mother's strength could not be weakened. The fear in her eyes was overshadowed by her insurmountable faith. Lump, lymph nodes, and radiation became common words in our home. Cancer felt real. Cancer, a once distant term, was now a terrifyingly close reality. Sitting in wait while my mom endured her surgery, torrents of powerful emotions washed over me. My heart was pounding with an intensity never felt. 6 hours had passed and I yearned to hold her hand, longing to be by her side and never leaving, even as she lay in her bed, exhausted and weak. Faith and hope remained vibrant in her eyes. She laughed through her pain and smiled through her worry. The prayers I recited while waiting for her emergence shone through her. No cancer could break our love or tarnish her strength. This poem was written by my daughter, Kelsey, who will make me a grandmother around Thanksgiving, and I have much to be thankful for. On September the 2nd, 1980, Terry Fox said, "Other people should go ahead and try to do their own thing now." And St. Anthony's, that is what you are doing today. Congratulations, and thank you.